Dave's Tag, April 11th, 2020. What big lesson could people learn from your life? Listen to people when they tell you you need to change or else. Because I didn't listen. And then when it was much, much too late, after I had had a heart attack, after I'd become quite physically disabled because of my body rejecting my size and whatnot, it was too late, and I didn't listen, and I never saw it coming even till the last moment. And then it was like, hit me like a brick, and it was like way too late. Um, what has been seizing your happiness? Being dyslexic, I read that as sizing at first. What has been seizing your happiness? Nothing. I'm a pretty happy human being. I'm also kind of an emotional human being at times. I can be really sad when I see something sad on TV, for example. And right now, I guess what's killing my buzz is my friend is in the hospital and he's having an operation, and it's quite serious. So, you know, what is worse than death? Slowly rotting away. Slowly rotting away is worse than death. Being in terrible, terrible pain that crushes your soul, that's worse than death. Losing the ability to understand what's happening around you is worse than death. There are a great many things worse than death. What is your self-conscious guilty about? My self-conscious is not guilty about anything. My conscious is guilty about things. That's how it works. My self-conscious is that's not how it. That's a very big misconception. Anyways, what am I guilty about? I think I have some layer of guilt that I have such a desire to eat, although I know it's really not something I should do. To eat crappy foods and to drink alcohol and guzzle beer and whatnot. I think there's a layer of guilt for that. Even though it's like, well, I'm up already, so I might as well go for it. Are people born good or evil? Yes, some people are actually born good, and some people are actually born evil, and I mean evil. But for the most part, I think it's environmental. We learn the ability to do good, or we choose to do good, or we learn the ability to do evil, or we choose the path of evil. But yes, some people are actually born to be good human beings, and some people are born to be bad human beings. It's just that simple. What's the worst thing you ever been caught doing? Worst thing I've ever been caught doing? I don't know how old I was. I think I was 7. I got caught stealing something. It was a small item too. It was not worth more than a couple of dollars, and it was so stupid to me, and I was made to apologize for it and whatnot. I think that's the worst thing I've been caught doing. I don't think choking the chicken when having somebody walk in is something to be ashamed of, so I don't think that is the worst thing I was caught doing. If you woke up and you could walk through walls, what's the first thing you would do? See if I could grab things and bring them through the walls. If I could, I'd probably be tempted beyond my capacity to withstand. Have you ever been have you ever had a crush on a fictional character If so, who? Captain Jack Harkness. Mm-hmm. And I know somebody who's not going to be watching this because she pretty much doesn't watch a lot of vlogs and tags anymore. But I know somebody else that has that one too. If you could tell your teenage self one thing, what would it be? Listen to your parents. Listen to your doctor. Listen to them when they say you need to change. That's exactly it. But being my teenage self, I wouldn't listen. So it would be pointless. If you had exactly one wish to make that would come true 10 years from now, what would it be? Perfect health. Have a good one.